me in Messenger so that we have it saved. Like you're on Twitter, right? Or are you on Facebook?
I clicked on this. I'm in Google Drive. I haven't opened it yet. Do you want me to send it to you on Twitter?
Yeah, send it to me. I don't want to save it's the file. Thank you.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you from the East Bay and Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Oakland Raiders.
Still get her driver's license. Where are we?
Definitely pay for them in.
The NFL season has hit high gear. Off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Check out. Right, 40. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 1st and 10, Locke. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Banjo, 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 banjo. 11.
Here's Locke. Now a hit.
Whoa, come on, man.
It's out and picked up by the Chargers. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Chargers 7, Raiders 9.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Justin Jones there on the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
What's time? 11 feet.
Throwing on 2nd down. Luck. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
12. Hey, Charlie. I know you.
Out of the gun, Luck. This is caught by Williams. A second spin, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check out. Wide. 622. Watch the run.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Check out. Screen 90. Hey, check. Hey, exit. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. I got it. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Again, Luck. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Luck throwing again. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Luck going to bring him up first and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
3rd and 2.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
It starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. To speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
I might eat a little bit.
Timing is everything on a route like this. Like he tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On first down, Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chargers' 29-yard line.
You get it fixed, Eb?
A loss loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Check out. 675. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Check out. 622. Go ahead. Rap. Shoot.
3rd and long. It's Locke. He's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Play action. It's Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
You go. 12. March
from the gun. Here's Love. He's got a man. It's Williams. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Damian Williams, his second touchdown on the season, and the Raiders have retaken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
So I'm going to tell you another way. All right? Go look on the machine and get the name of it. And Google user manual. User manual?
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to...
Oh, my goodness.
And complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Raiders on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Love. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Luck now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The Raiders on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Love. And it will be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll bring him back within a point. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This fielded at the 2.
Good one, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. On play action, now Rodgers. He's got a first down and more past the 30 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, 626.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He's airing it. It's caught inside the 25. A gain of 37. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Get 300. Get 300.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Hey, we are going.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
And the Chargers first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Plug it in.
Throwing is Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
That was all like send it all up.
Alright, so you're good to go?
Yeah, it's gonna wait for
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
Oh, hell
He's
no!
in for a Charger touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
49.
Back to the air, Luck on 2nd down. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Derwin James on the coverage.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Slam, slam, slam. 11. Motion. 57 to Mike. Hey, orbit. Here we go, D. Get up.
Here's Luck. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A big run there by Gurley. 44 yards.
I do not. In there somewhere. It's a country crop.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To throw is Rodgers. On 3rd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will bump the lead up to 11. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. From the 29, Luck. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Love. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it? Touchdowns.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
First down, Los Angeles.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. From the 38, Rodgers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Oh, hell no.
Rodgers. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
First and goal, 1-yard line.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He was trying to get that back to Allen, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Todd Gurley, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Again, it's Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Love. He's going to go deep for Conley. Oh, wide open. open, complete, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Chris Conley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A quick throw there out to Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. You're trapped. Mike, check, 59.
To throw again, Rodgers. Throws right side, and that's complete. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. And again, it's Rodgers. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here we go. It's good.
I got you, boy.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got a man, that's Keenan Allen. Allen hit, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a loose ball. call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers now from the gun, he'll throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because it certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Lott. Caught here by Conley. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Right there. Oh, there, baby.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. On the ground, this is Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. That goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Luck on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep down. He's got it at the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Chris Conley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Rodgers throwing here. Allen's got it complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey, you block over here. Check 43.
On first down, Rodgers. He's got Allen. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for our visitors, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Oakland, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Same Wi-Fi network name and password. That's not what you're doing. No, that's how you. That's how you're. If you would like to use the same Wi-Fi network name and password as your Wi-Fi router, you can sync it using that. We're not trying to do that. You're trying to install wireless network sooner. And they went in. Okay, plug in. Is it the best one?
Call me 52. Is it, what is it?
53.
Common 53, Hut
Hut 45.
in Maine.
Good. In Maine. All right. All right. So when it's plugged in,
Yeah. Everything's on. It's just not. This the Wi-Fi doesn't pop up. You know how
everything outside the box, right?
I was thinking if I just sync this one with the other one, it should switch. What's it? Action check.
Okay, yeah. So you already did a great part. So you can probably do it over there.
Yeah, I just need to turn this, or hold this on.
Hmm?
I think I need to hold this WPS while it's tapping that one.
Alright. Hungry.
Nothing about this one though.
Sure. No. We'll plug it up right here. Give me a second, I'm hungry. Put your hand up on the TV so I don't tilt when I slide it. No, just right here. Just put it like that. You're holding it from falling this way. Where's the WPS button at? I gotta see, what's it say? I gotta see where the button is on this one. You gotta hit both buttons, right?
It says, once you plug it in, wait till it's green, and then press it for 10 seconds, and then press the one on the router for 2 or 3 seconds.
Alright. For 10 seconds. Hey Siri, flashlight. Here. See if you plug it in over there. Or you can hold that button.
It's on.
I gotta find a WPS on this thing. Probably in the front, I think.
I'm about to take these lights out because this other one's slipping.
Okay. Alright, let me know when you're ready.
Sure.
Wait till it turns. You said hold it for 10. Wait till it turns green before you press it.
Yeah. I don't think this one's working.
What?
I don't think this outlet's working.
It has to work. The lights are just in it. Try that one over there and then you put the iPad in.
Alright.
Is it like green at the top yet?
No. It takes like a minute or
Hmm?
two. It usually takes like a minute or two. Alright, it's green.
Hmm?
It's green.
Alright, hold on. It says hold it for 10 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead now. Hold it. 10 seconds. Alright, now somebody hold this one for 2 seconds, right?
Did your light ever turn not go green?
Even when I do press it, it does turn on regular.
Hold on. All right, just quit pressing on it. Hey Siri, flashlight off. Hey Siri, flashlight off.
It's off.
This is what I'm confused about. This part. Everything's working. Like everything has a light on. But it's just not. It doesn't have a look. Even like look at what's going on. It just has everything on. But it just doesn't.
Let me keep me out.
No, that's we don't have anything on in this thing. But with the wireless stuff, everything is plugged in.
Don't quit pressing the button, dude. Go upstairs and get my charger. Alright, so what do we have here? Let's see what this is. This is a alright, so Shamir, take that. Take that over here and plug it in over here. Be careful. Take your slides off. See them big ass feet though. Catch them with the cords back there.
Plug it in.
That's the same. Let's find out outlet.
Can I plug it in on top of the big one?
What? No, plug it in the
big.
in the power limit. Pick an open one.
The one that's open has barely enough space.
As what?
Doesn't have a lot of space. I don't think it has enough space.
Unplug the one, the big one closest to us. All right, plug it in there. All right, and when it turns green, you're gonna hit that button and the other button for 2 seconds.
This button and which button?
That green one, and then there's a white one in the front. Do you see it?
Yeah, the white one, yeah.
So
Do one. I'm gonna do 10 and 3 at the same time, or 10.
10, 2 and 2. Hold on. Okay. 2 and 2. Okay, hold that one for 10 and that one for 2.
Same time.
Same time.
I think I did it too fast.
Why did you do it too fast?
My seconds were too fast. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's working.
The green change color yet?
The blue is blinking blue though. This one's blinking blue and this one's.
But the other one, green one, ain't changed nothing?
No.
What's it called? Action Tech?
Action Tech. What hit?
What?
What is that?
Don't be doing extra shit, dude. Right? Because if that's blinking blue and you're still pressing shit on that could restart everything. So then why did you keep pressing this shit? I already told you over there, quit fucking pressing shit. So now we don't know if we gotta start all over again. So now we gotta wait till this to turn white. The blue turn white yet?
Yeah. It's white.
Alright, unplug it and go take it in there and see. Hook it back up and everything. Plug that one back in too. Shanair,
Yeah.
what model was that?
WCB 6200Q.
Okay. Are you seeing it?
Huh?
Did you test the network?
I'm testing it right now.
Is the green light on?
All the lights are on, but I'm testing it.
Still not working. Huh?
I tried to connect the Ethernet cable. Didn't work. But it said it was working. And then the only Wi-Fi was this one. Not one secret.
Alright. See if you can plug it back in over there. See if you can get that green light to change colors at all. Just hold it down for like 30 seconds. What is that, an Action Tech?
Yeah.
What model number?
WCB 6200Q. Alright. Just hold it down.
I got it. Yeah, hold it down.
For 30 seconds, I still don't know. I'm gonna time my phone to make sure 10 seconds. Perfect.
Hold it for longer than 10 seconds. And this, you need to hold it long enough to see if it's going to blink or not. Or is it going to stay solid green? So hold it for like 30 seconds. Hmm?
Still gonna do this. For a minute.
You said there's a WCB 6200Q?
Yeah.
That's some bad news, bro.
Yeah,
This one's too fast for that one.
bro. That's the end one.
Yeah, man, no.
Wait, 2 days.
I don't know, I'm gonna try to order it now.
I need to go to sleep anyways.
Hmm?
I need to go to sleep anyways. Well, I can play 2K. It's gonna be very laggy.
It's gonna be bad. Because I used to play on 12.